welcome to Inside the Scary Mind of a Writer, and I'm Adina Lev, the writer. This is episode 112 of getting my name out there and name recognition and giving a voice to my characters. Episode 112. I have to, again, hey Raynell, this is because you and Sylvia said, "Where the hell have you been?" Well, you didn't say it like that. You guys are much more polite than that. So romper room moment. I already said hello, Raynell, Sylvia, and Christian. Hi, Lexa. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Joel. Hi, Joe. Hi, Jay. Hi, Josh. Hi, Amy. Hi, Sam. Hi, other Sam. Hi, Ben. Hi, Evan. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Heather. Hi, Hilly J. Hi, Judy. Hi, Angelica. Hi, Barry. I think that's all I needed out there right now. Nobody else has texted me or emailed me or responded to my video saying, "Hey, what about me? I'm in your romper room moment." So anyway, you ever have two thoughts here? Number one, I was reminding myself I'm trying to sell my books, and it brought back the books that I've liked to read. And one of the books I first fell in love with was way back when I was 10, 11 years old, and it was Little Britches by Ralph Moody. And I didn't realize it was a series, but I loved that book. It was, I wouldn't say life changing, but it was the epitome of the resilience of people and how they pick themselves up, pull themselves up by their bootstraps, and keep on moving. The other one was Kathleen Woodiwiese in the book Shanna. One of the first times I ever read of a female heroine who was taking responsibility for her own future. And it's set in a time in the 1700s, and you're like, wow. And it's historically pretty accurate. And then you had Anne McCaffrey, who I discovered when I was 14, 15, and her Dragon Rider series, Dragon Riders of Pern. It still holds. I reread it a couple days ago and it still holds. So, no, I did not watch any of the Game of Thrones because, like my vampire purist side, I hated the Twilight series. I didn't read any of them because I'm a vampire purist. My vampires don't come out during the daytime and they certainly don't sparkle. So, I don't know where that came from, but Dragon Riders of Pern. So if you get a chance to read Dragon Riders of Pern, I thoroughly still love that series. Her Crystal Singer series was good and it's very futuristic and it gives you ideas. This was written back in the 70s and 80s. So if you pick up the Anne McCaffrey Crystal Singer series, you'll see where some of the stuff that she thought of decades ago is coming out. And it leads the thought science fiction writers are putting the challenge out there to the scientists to figure this out, make this happen. The other thought for the day, Trump. I'm going through my head about different people in history, and I started drawing parallels between Trump and Henry VIII. Nobody really remembers the good things that Henry VIII did as a king. All they remember is he changed the religion of an entire country, killed off a bunch of wives, married a bunch of women, had kids, and they didn't survive. They don't remember the stuff he did to help England. And unless I want to stop this video, I'm going to stop this video. Let me be right back. I don't know what I did there, but I did it anyway. Okay, so I took the time, Googled, and he started the Royal Navy, started his own church, and became the first English king of Ireland. All the rest of the articles are nothing but why he married many women. And it turns out Catherine, his first wife, that was his brother's wife, and they were engaged. They never got married because he died. Henry took her on as his wife. They had like 5 or 6 kids that all died, stillbirth or whatever. Yeah, wow. God was serious about that lineage. But the point being is that there's so many correlations, lines parallel between Trump and Henry VIII. Henry VIII, first thing he did was when he became king was kill off two of his father's advisors. Well, Trump is firing them left and right and center. I posted that on Facebook. What's it? Yeah. Will history remember or lump Trump in with Henry VIII as megalomaniacs in history? That's what happens when I go on walks with the dogs. It's out in the country. There's almost no traffic and nothing but the birds and the bees, and not so much right now, obviously. It's in the 40s to keep me company so my mind wanders. And actually, that's where I get some of my best writing ideas is when I'm walking. And it also leads to the inside the scary mind areas because you start thinking of things like all the bee movies you've ever seen. One time when we were in Scotland, me and Sam, it's in November and we break down at the side of the road. Actually, it was a day of left turns and we turned left, went up this hill and leveled out and then sunk down in the mud. Sam was what, 10 or 11? And so she doesn't know how to drive a stick. And I was trying to explain, okay, here, I'm thinking I could push the car's light enough. I could push us out in the mud if I could just get a little bit of traction. So why that didn't happen. So while we're on the side of the road waiting for the tow truck to come to pull us out, I'm envisioning all these hundreds of sheep that we are passing. And I'm thinking, oh my God, their eyes are going to start glowing red and they're going to paw out our livers. And I told Sam, serious, this is my paranoia. I told Sam, okay, if I shove you and run, say run to the car, just get in the car and lock the doors and don't come out until somebody in a uniform comes to save us. She, to this day, she has these visions of red sheep, red-eyed sheep trying to paw out our livers. The things that go through my mind. I read a thing the other day that said, "Don't walk a mile in my shoes, you'll be bored. Spend 30 seconds in my head and you'll be terrified." And that's pretty much what it is for me. So I have to admit, getting off my ass and doing this video yesterday really catapulted me into doing things catapulted me into doing things that I have just been slacking on. I got more done yesterday than I did all last week, other than Thanksgiving, obviously. So after this, I have a litany of things to do. I'm going to harness my inner energies and I'm going to get them done. I will. It's on the agenda for tonight that I will get all my holiday cards out. I've got the wine ready to get, I've got mulling spices. So what you do is you put the wine in the pot, you get it to low simmer, and you put in the mulling spices. And I'm telling Mike about this. He said, "You mean glute wine?" Yeah, glute wine. If you remember from last year when I was in Austria, this time last year, I was in Austria during the Christmas villages, and we stopped. I've got 8 or 9 cups that we stopped and got glute wine. So, COVID, it really has changed what we can and cannot do. And I am so glad that I spent last year going to the places that I did because I couldn't do it this year. And even when this COVID thing is over, things won't be the same. At least for another 2 years, things won't be the same where we can go out and about without our masks and commingle. So we're pressed shoulder to shoulder. It's scary. Y'all be safe out there. Thumbs up, thumbs down, 9 minutes in, and I'm going to plug this up onto YouTube. Share it. Be safe out there. Reach out, touch somebody, Zoom somebody, make a video call, Skype somebody. I spent 2 hours yesterday talking to one of my elder friends, Jerry, and she told me how much just being able to see somebody, even in a box, to have an interaction with them meant the world to her. So talk to your neighbors, get on Zoom, reach out and touch them, even if it's from the window waving hi to the person who lives across the street from you. It'll do wonders. Y'all be safe out there, stay healthy. I'll be talking at this camera next week. I will do it. I'm going to change things up and go on to Wednesdays. How's that sound? Be safe out there. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Good Kwanzaa. Happy solstice. Bonfire. I don't know where that came from either. Bye.